Dick bag! Holy crap. And let him do Octa Prime and all that shit? Oh my god. You want another round? I'm ready. He's like, I'll learn you again.
Why is he laughing?
Because he knows this isn't over.
We'll face his ass in part 3. We'll face his ass in part 3, dog.
Ready? Everybody's waiting.
I got like 3 screens and they're all flashing white screens. Oh my god, dude. What the hell? Multi-tiered level fight. I don't like that in Remake, but damn. The fuck, Meteor?
So this is it, huh? Time to say goodbye. For now. See ya!
Whispers. Eris dies regardless of what the what all the marketing was
Aerith,
and what happened after the first part.
wake up.
Or what? Wait, what? She awake or no? She dies though, right? here puts on his glasses. Always to hide the pain.
Can't stay here forever. We'd best get moving.
Yep. Sounds good.
I'll see you off.
It's not air. Everyone's like sad and depressed, but
Tifa. Come on.
yeah, she's not there. We're back at Shinra for some reason.
I have to admit, you were quite the man. Who, me? I guess not. Anyway, you haven't seen Viceroy Saruf, have you? He failed to show at an important event. Made us look like fools.
Maybe he wouldn't have, if you'd spent some money on that set.
Ah, you're probably right. Rich kids do like things just so. Still got results, though, even without him. Resistance elements are more fired up than ever.
You know, Glenn, I'm on to you. This war's nothing but a ploy to distract me from Sephiroth.
How very astute.
Oh,
Regardless, the plan is already in motion. Our promised land will become reality. Our father's dream, accomplished by his son.
I want the real thing, not some imitation.
But an imitation's all you deserve.
shoots him.
In the back, just like old times.
Rufus losing it. Ghosts are fighting the oh, the whales? What? And we're back to Zack. What the f...
Did I? Nah. I couldn't have dreamt that. It all felt way too real. Just as worlds unite, so too do they part. But who's to say they can't unite again?
Nibelheim. Everybody sees the spirits? Or the ghosts? Or oh no, it's only like... They only see the bodies. They only see the bodies and they're heading up north. Up north to the northern crater. What is this, pre-rendered? Oh my god, it is pre-rendered. Pre-rendered cutscene.
Can you not raise it just a wee bit higher?
Screw you, cat. Oh shit!
Nice catch.
Aerith's...
So, what Aerith actually do anyway?
You don't want to answer that.
Well? And with that, we are cleared for takeoff.
Finally.
It's not fair.
Aerith?
Red can sense him because he's like Watcher. Shit like that. Shouldn't Tifa sense this because like she was part of the live stream? Yeah, she's not there. Fucking ghost? Ghost of Aerith or some shit?
The hell?
Oh, the black materia.
The reunion.
Hey, you coming?
Proud.
Yeah, one sec.
Hides it on the Buster sword.
You have to promise not to look up.
Don't look
Oh,
up.
that's there.
Well, now I gotta look.
Fine, but don't let it get to you.
Don't let what get to me?
It's not real. Just an illusion. Now let's go get Sephiroth. He's hiding up north.
North.
Trust me, he is. Soldier's intuition.
Oh, yeah? Better hope you're right.
All right, fine. We trust you. Just remember, we got everything riding on this. And that's a load you'd best be ready to carry.
No heavy loads. We're close to capacity as it is.
No heavy loads.
Don't worry about me. I can handle it.
Yeah, that's right.
Take care.
You gonna be okay getting back?
And if I said I wasn't? Don't worry. It's like a second home.
I guess. But what if something happens?
Second home.
Then I'll send up smoke.
Thanks. I'll keep an eye out.
I'll put everything I've got into my prayers. I'll stop the meteor. And I'll leave the rest to you. Good luck.
Aerith. I will stop Sephiroth. Trust me.
You promise?
Promise.
Full shot.
Walking city streets with worn cobblestones.
Crap, copyright music. Crap, we're gonna get copyright strike on YouTube. No promises await at journey's end. Oh geez, so we got lots to unpack. First, let's mute the stream. We can't play the audio around because YouTube bullshits. What the f... Nobuo Uematsu, theme song and original music. Regional. What? Have to like process what happened in the temple and process what the fuck happened in here. What the f... So... Well, first off, it's not time bullshits. It technically is, but it's like... universes, multiverses of Final Fantasy VII. There's a different universe, there's a different, like, time-space continuum. What the fuck? It just... like... Wow, okay. Okay. We getting all Marvel on this. What the hell? And secondly, all like the lore that happened in the temple, back to the temple, like, what the... Yeah, like... Well, we got like sent to like another like... We got sent to like the Zack timeline, like... What the... Bro, this is so much to like unravel and unwind. I'll have to like look up like... I'll have to like look up lore videos on this shit. Vincent Valentine's by Matt Mercer, that's so funny. Heidegger's John DiMaggio? That's funny. That's really funny. Vic Chow. Rude, I looked up like the voice actor. He also did Jackson MK11. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse, Erica Lindbeck, Johnny by Yuri Lowenthal, Madam M. Like, what the? They're really making this like big and fucking like, huh? Like, I mean, fair. Like in remake 1, like the ending was very much like hinting at. Oh, what the hell are they doing? You know, like not like in that sense, but like, dude, you had like Advent Children shit, like Bahamut and the 3 like little stepsons of Sephiroth. And then you had like fucking Sephiroth telling you 7 seconds till the end, which is like in here. But it's like, dude. I need to look up like lore videos, bro. I need to look up like Max Dude's lore crazy like crackpot theories of FF7, bro. Like, dude, I'm like unraveling this shit. I'm trying to like piece it together. Like, so ending wise in here, it's like, yeah, of course, like Aerith died because she's like a canon event. Like, to quote like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, yeah, Aerith is like a fixed point in time that she's always going to have to die, no matter like what you do. Martha and Thomas Wayne die, or Ben Parker die. It's a universal constant. But there were like several occasions, like in the ending, that just like, yeah, Aerith just like woke the fuck back up. And we were fighting as Aerith. This is the final battle. So like, she's dead but not dead? And there are other multiverses, like we're seeing like right now, like fucking the Zack universe. It's a different like universe where shit went totally south, and the whole time Aerith and Cloud were sleeping until like the very like end of the game, where they wake up, and yeah, it just like confirmed that, oh shit, it's not just like timelines but multiverses. So Aerith being back, well, not Aerith being back, but rather Aerith is like just only Cloud can see. Only Cloud can see. I don't know if like Tifa sees Aerith, because back in like Corel, she was in the live stream. Like, she got like knocked off by Cloud, and like she was swimming in a tub of that shit and got eaten by a whale, and then got spat the fuck out. Like a Mako like water. So she's like in it, and also like Aerith tells Tifa everything, like girl best friend shit. But like, dude, what is going on with like this re-sequel of a series, right? This is, I mean, even again back then in like in a remake, this is no longer just like a remake. This is not just one-to-one. Of course, like different dialogue, audio, you know, not just like in visuals, but dude, you're changing up what it means to be like a remake. And it's interesting. Excuse me. Aerith is only like visible to like Cloud, but this is like my guessing of it is that excuse me. This is my guessing of it. Cloud only sees Aerith, but not everyone else, so that means like something else is going on. And Cloud can see, like, you know, the multiverse rip, the Spider-Man like multiverse rip across time, across universes. And tying it back, it's like Aerith also saw them too. It's just that we didn't put two and two together. Like back in Remake, she saw what was like up in the sky, and she really knows what's going on. To be fair, like remake Aerith was excuse me, very observant of situations going on around. Yeah, like even like the white materia that she got was like, well, like her original white materia is like empty. It's just a husk. And she had to get like another materia, another white materia from another universe. It's like, what in the world, man? Yeah, she sees what's going on. And once she like died, it like passed her knowledge to Cloud, and Cloud can see the tears in space-time. Now Cloud sees what the hell's going on. We could turn back the sound, right? Well, let's like turn it off, yeah. What am I saying? This is like fucking too much. Like overall, Final Fantasy, I mean like ahead of like the long review I'll do is like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is like a 9 out of 10. It will be a 10 out of 10 for, you know, Final Fantasy VII heads and addicts. I would say it's like a 9. It's just that the only one I'll give, like, you know, a negative knockoff is the fucking content. Like, there's just so much... There's just so much shit in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So much content, so much, like, lore, so many activities. Like, this is why, like, the Khaiza spent, like, almost a full year. Almost a full year of just doing, like, FF7 Fridays. If I was, like, really stubborn, like, back in the old day, like, just doing them one by one and finish as much as we can, we could have, like, done it in, like... We could have done it in 2 to 3 months max. God, Cissnei coming back from Crisis Core. She wasn't dead. Like, yeah, too much content, and we had to keep it. And I promised myself I would keep it with Final Fantasy VII Fridays, because that's kind of like with what I did with 16. Even though like it's a slow pace, but at least it's like structured and organized, and it keeps like, you know, the streams like healthy and afloat. like have like a dedicated day. If I just do it like non-stop, then I wouldn't have much days for other gaming contents like fighting games and tokusatsu content. That would be very unfair, and I would feel miserable. At least in here, I'll be like, at least like every like Friday, outside of today, of course, right? Because we have to end the game. We have to end the game, but I wanted to keep it consistent and, you know, proper. I want to keep it consistent and with a fixed, like, schedule. I'm a little bit like OCD like that. I can't help it. There were times where I had to, like, you know, forsake it for a Fight Club Friday for, like, a DLC or things like that. But we kept at it. We just kept doing a lot of, like, focus, you know? Man. Now you know what I'm thinking about is like, what will the future be? It's like, what will the future be for part 3 now? Because part 3 will be like, you know, the end, right? Everything will come boiling together. What's left will be like part 3, that will be from the OG to that part 3. Rocket Town, you'll probably see like Sid. You'll probably see like Sid's hometown. Oh my god, Vincent, coolest fucking character. Why aren't you playable? You'll see Sid's hometown, you'll see Rocket Town. You'll go to the snow village, do like maybe snowboarding. You'll have to go up north, right, to the northern crater, and that's where a lot of revelations happen. Like, Sephiroth was actually really dead this whole time. He was cocooned in the northern crater. Spoilers. He was cocooned in the northern crater, and Cloud being fucking possessed, once again, like in here, he gives the black materia to Sephiroth, with Tifa, with Rufus, with all of like Shinra watching in tow. Even like Hojo is like, oh my god, the failure? The failure made it all the way over here? Yeah, because Cloud was a failure. He was a genetic mishap. But afterwards, the gang separate. They all got captured in what was it, Junon? And Meteor is cast by the real Sephiroth inside the northern crater. He summons the weapons. And when the gang what was it, meet up, they all promise to, like, you know, save Cloud, and he's like, you know, a paralyzed idiot. He was like, you know, not like, you know, it's an offensive thing, but like, dude, he just became like the very guides that were like just like he became a black robe himself. Mako poisoning and all that shit. And so Tifa goes on like, and so Tifa goes into like Cloud's like head and like, you know, reveals the truth of him all. You know? And that's when like Cloud becomes who he really is. Right? And then afterwards, after you fight like the weapons and all that shit and all that grinding, you go back into Shinra. You fight like the semi-last weapon of the game. Ultima weapon or some shit like that. Ultima weapon. Ultima weapon shoots at Shinra, Rufus Shinra, and I forget like what happens, but I know you have to go back to the Northern Crater again to kill Sephiroth. And there were other revelations, like Bugenhagen says that like the white materia that the white materia that Aerith was holding on to later succeeded at like the time of her death at the City of the Ancients. You know? So a lot of things like happen in part 3. Like ultimately at the end, like Meteor comes very close to like the world, and so prayer is ultimately happening. Prayer last minute activated and somehow stopped the meteor. And then we got like Advent Children, which is like a sequel to the events of FF7. So I'm wondering how this will like play out though, right? Oh, we also get like a Vincent's thing of his like backstory, maybe a bit. You find like the ghost of his like dead lover behind like a waterfall or some shit, and he tells you like who Hojo is and who Sephiroth is. Who are Sephiroth's real mother and father. You know? So I'm wondering how this will like play out now. With Zack, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Well, maybe like with Zack, they'll like combine, like it will be like Zack, Cloud, and Aerith all take down Sephi. Some shit like that. Like, that's what I'm seeing in my head. As far as like, you know, the beginning, middle, and end of part 3. It would be kind of dumb if they go to like Rocket Town or something like that. It wouldn't happen. Maybe they'll go to like, you know, the snowboarding village or the snow village first, find out more. Then like the airplane crashes, the tiny Bronco crashes, and so they have to go to like Sid's hometown and fix it, and more Shinra shenanigans happen. I'm just like, there's so much like plot and so much like change up of the plot that like you're wondering where the fuck are they gonna go next. All like very interesting, right? Because this is like FF7, it's an old as fuck game, right? This shit came out in like 1997. This shit was like the dominant PS1 game. It was the JRPG that pretty much, well, not started. It like reignited the love the love and the fandom of JRPGs. FF7 was like that game that was critically acclaimed, you know? Like if I look up FF7 OG, right? FF7 OG. If I go all the way down to like the music, PC release, later release, yeah, like PlayStation and or mostly like PC, they're like 95s, bro. It was like a genre defining as a game. And like a lot of awards, numerous Game of the Year awards in 1997. Console Adventure Game of the Year. Tear-inducing game of all time. So, dude, like, this game is... This is like Square Enix panic button. And from that panic button, they succeeded. Game shipped a lot of fucking units, man. Holy crap. Oh! Confluence of Worlds. The adventure continues. Chapter selection and hard difficulty are now available. Ooh! Access system and chapter selection to replay any chapter from the beginning using your current stats, weapons, and materia. You can also adjust your quest completion status. Oh, cool. After completing the main scenario. Oh, whoa. Playlog accessible via the system section of the main menu. The playlog shows your achievements throughout your story and battle. Gold Saucer combat. Ah. Chocobo ranches now have changing boots. Red's and Kate's Loveless costumes are now there. Oh, you get Edgy Dog. Cheese and rice, dude. Oh, right here. End of the world chapter selection. So if I go to like system and go to extra settings, materials auto collection. Oh, I could have turned this on? Wow. Skip Zag's story, A World Apart. Barrett will accompany you. What? Date event. Play the standard ending. Huh. Then play log. We completed all of the quests. Perfectly executed odd jobs. Allies with strong bonds. It's like 1 out of 5. Relationship with Barrett. Inauguration parade. So you can have Skywheel dates with like... conversations. There's a lot. Wow. What happens if I like go back? You cannot leave the main menu at this time. You cannot replay any chapter from the beginning, accessing chapter selection. Be advised that if you return to title without first saving your game time. Oh, for subsequent playthroughs. Wow, we completed the game.